The NFL offseason is a whirlwind, a high-stakes game of chess where every roster move can make or break a player's dream. And sometimes, it's a roller coaster ride, even before training camp officially begins. Today, we're diving into a story out of Buffalo, where the Bills made a surprising decision, then reversed course in just 4 days, bringing back a player they had just let go. This is the kind of NFL roster drama you don't want to miss. Before we jump in, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss the latest NFL stories breaking across the league. And of course, drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think the Bills made the right call? Let's get into it. It all started on a Tuesday, one day before the Buffalo Bills' first real NFL training camp practice. Rookie wide receiver Kelly Akharaiyi, an undrafted free agent, signed just after this spring's draft, got hit with some bad news. The Bills waived him. In his place, they signed another wide receiver, David White Jr., a second-year pro looking to find his spot in the league. For Akharaiyi, that was a gut punch. After months grinding through rookie minicamp, off-season workouts, and preseason preparation, he suddenly found himself off the team. No warning. Just a roster shuffle. But here's where the plot thickens. David White Jr., the new guy signed to replace Akharaiyi, was excused from practice on Friday for personal reasons. That's not unusual. Players sometimes have to step away for family matters or other concerns. What was unusual, however, was what came next. The Bills placed David White Jr. on the reserve retired list. That's right, he effectively stepped away from football, leaving a roster spot open once again. And so, on Saturday, just 4 days after waiving him, the Bills re-signed Kelly Akharaiyi back onto their 90-man roster. It's not often you see a team reverse a decision that quickly. But in the fast-paced NFL, roster spots can open and close in the blink of an eye. Before we break down what this means for the Bills and Akharaiyi, let's look at who this wide receiver really is. Kelly Akharaiyi's journey to the NFL is one marked by persistence and growth through various levels of college football. He began at the junior college level, a place where many players start or reboot their college careers. From there, he made his way to UTEP, the University of Texas at El Paso, where he put up some impressive numbers. In 2023, Akharaiyi racked up a 1,000-yard receiving season at UTEP, a feat that put him on NFL scouts' radars. After that breakout season, he transferred to Mississippi State, a powerhouse program in the SEC, arguably the toughest college football conference in the country. At Mississippi State, he appeared in 11 games and started 7 of them. On average, he hauled in about 2.3 receptions per game. Not eye-popping numbers, but enough to show he could contribute at the highest level of college football. This mix of experience, from junior college to Conference USA at UTEP to the SEC, gives Akharaiyi a unique perspective and versatility. The Bills saw potential in that and brought him on board after the draft as one of 12 undrafted rookie free agents, including 3 wide receivers. Fast forward to training camp, and the Bills currently have 14 wide receivers on their roster, a crowded group vying for limited spots on the final 53-man roster. That level of competition is fierce, especially for undrafted rookies like Akharaiyi, who have to fight harder to prove they belong. Now, with this recent roster shakeup, waiving Akharaiyi only to re-sign him 4 days later, the Bills have shown they aren't ready to give up on his potential just yet. For Akharaiyi, this is a second chance, a chance to prove that the Bills made the right call by bringing him back. For the Bills, it's about managing their roster carefully. With White stepping away, they needed to fill that spot quickly. Re-signing a player already familiar with their system made sense. It's a reminder of how fluid NFL rosters are, especially in training camp and preseason. One moment, a player is gone. The next, they're back, ready to seize the opportunity. If Akharaiyi can make the most of this opportunity, he could climb the depth chart and maybe even earn a spot on the team's active roster come regular season. His journey from junior college to the SEC, then undrafted rookie, to being waived and re-signed all within days, it speaks to his resilience. And in the NFL, resilience is just as important as talent. As the Bills gear up for their training camp and preseason games, all eyes will be on this wide receiver group, one of the deepest and most competitive in the league. Will Akharaiyi be the surprise breakout story of the Bills' 2025 season? Only time will tell. But for now, he's back in Buffalo, ready to work. And that's the kind of NFL story we love, full of twists, turns, and the relentless pursuit of a dream. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow NFL fans. We'll keep you updated on all the latest roster moves, player stories, and training camp news as the season approaches. Got a take on the Bills' decision to bring back Akharaiyi? Drop it in the comments. We want to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time for more NFL stories you can't miss.